All right, all right. Hello, everyone. Oh, I actually need to check my audio levels. All right, all right. Thank you very much. Things looking good. We are looking at a game between Fortitude, also known as Romantic, versus Alice. This is from the WGL 2020 summer season wild card qualifier. Basically, people or players are trying to earn their invite into the WGL 2020 summer, and this is one of those qualifier matches. I know who qualifies, but I don't know all of the details about who wins this particular game. I don't know if it's what game it is in the series, so hopefully it is still entertaining. Blue versus blue on a blue map. Yep. You know what? I just figured that players just try to troll me and troll observers all the time. Why don't we just have ice blue versus dark blue on Northern Isles, making it rather difficult to spot anything at all. Anyways, what's going to be going down here in this matchup? Ancient of War going to be coming into play. A hero is going to be a Warden. All right, Warden first here on Northern Isle. Normally, I see Warden on Tyrannus stand when going up against human. And, well, what does that mean for Romantic or Fortitude? It means that harassment is going to be a very, very big key play. Never will be worse than that 2v2 with Todd when both teams were in red and the map was red. Yeah, I feel Todd was trying to troll me there too. Anyways, Hellfire Plateau. Yeah, I think it was. Let's see what's going to be happening in this matchup. Archmage going to go ahead and be trained up. We are looking at more footmen now making their rounds out as well. We are looking at a solo Warden going to be joining in on the fight. There's a Tuskar Warrior. More units now making their way over as well. This is a 5-4-4 creep camp, which means that the Warden will in fact get to level 2 once this creep camp is cleared. Back off to the north here, Archmage sitting at level 1. Water Elemental gonna go ahead and clear out the same creep camp up on or down here on the other side, going straight for that, perhaps that Tuskar Trapper or the Ogre Magi. Tuskar Trapper actually takes the most amount of damage from all of the militia here, as the Warrior and the Ogre Magi really beating down on these units again. Alright, Water Elemental it tried to lose aggro, still ends up taking a lot of damage from that Trapper, as the Ogre Magi will end up falling. There it goes. Potion of Greater Mana is the item drop there. There is an ensnare as the Archmage picks up that Potion of Greater Mana. Footman, well, currently trapped, will be able to break free in just a moment. Meanwhile, back over here to the bottom left, Scouting Footman does spot a lot of Moonwells, but that is pretty much it. Meanwhile, the Warden with Wand of Mana Stealing, not necessarily the item that she particularly wanted. I'm sure she would have rather had a Potion of greater Mana to be able to perhaps shut down some expansions. Shadow Strike onto that Footman. Footman could easily get taken down. It causes a little bit of slow and damage over time. That 10 seconds, that 10 damage over time. There is that second Shadow Strike. And, well, I believe it will get taken down there. So Warden is first choice for Night Elf on all maps. That's, well, maybe not on all maps, but perhaps he likes the Warden on this particular map still for some reason. Shadow Strike getting in a lot of damage, and you got to remember, this is Shadow Strike over Fan of Knives strategies. So far, that Footman is going to take one more shot. Yes, it is going to take one more shot. There it goes. Warden, if it gets to level 3, the Shadow Strike is just going to be far too effective. And now trying to fight against fight against all of these units here. Archmage now low on mana. There's another Shadow Strike again, and I can't believe Romantic is just allowing all of this damage to come through. There is another Shadow Meld right there. Footman gonna try and get away. Are we gonna see one more Shadow Strike? No, that Footman will be able to back off indeed. All right, Warden could drop it or try to use another Wand of Mana Stealing. Nope, unable to do so. Well, actually able to do so a little bit on cooldown. I'm going to go ahead and just hide off over here for just a moment. Perhaps trying to buy some time for that Water Elemental to go away. Couple of low hit point Moonwells, or Moonwells taking a lot of damage indeed. We're going to go ahead and continue to battle it out here. Are we going to see another Wand of Mana Stealing to try and stop another Water Elemental? There's some detonations. And, well, the Wisp finally coming off the line there as the archers are getting in some damage. There goes another low hit point Footman. I don't believe he will be able to get away, as the Warden still has a little bit of mana to go. Warden could use a Wand of Mana Stealing, try and stop another Water Elemental temporarily, as we're going to see another Shadow Strike perhaps hit that Footman there. Are we going to see that Shadow Strike go down? Yes, it is. It may be able to get 1 or 2 more shots. It is going to get taken down as the Warden needs to get more mana, and fighting inside the Night Elf base. Alice is just doing a great job just trying to protect and stop all of this harassment there. There's 1 more shot. There it goes. Warden, if it gets to level 3, all bets are off in terms of how much damage can be done, as the Warden going to go ahead and shift back down here, get more mana, and now be ready to go. All right, Shadow Strike onto a low hip, or onto a Footman already. That Footman taking a lot of damage, down to 138. There's a reveal as that Footman will it get taken down? 1 or 2 more shots. That's Footman down to 29, 19 hit points. There it goes, gets taken out. Would have thrown himself onto some of those creeps if given the opportunity. Warden trying to get in front of that Archmage and that Footman right there. Both of them had mana-based items. 1 mana stealing compared to a potion of greater mana. 1 mana stealing 100 hit points, while potion of greater mana, I believe, granting 250. Alchemist now out onto the field as well. And with that, well, it looks like the Warden is going to try and retreat back. Very good shadow melding by Alice, keeping all of those units alive for quite some time. No Warden could get taken out here. And is this going to give level 3 to the Warden? Yes, it will. Picking up a Circlet of Nobility is also going to be incredibly important, as a level 2 Shadow Strike now finds its target onto that Archmage. Archmage now taking 30 damage a second. Going to try and back away. It looks like that that Archmage is going to continue to retreat back as well. Meanwhile, the Alchemist going to try and get in front and cause some problems again. All right. Looks like the Warden is not going to be able to close in on that distance. Now has a Staff of Teleportation. Will be able to join back in on the fight anywhere. Remember, there is a Circlet of Nobility that Warden still has not picked up, and we could be seeing a little bit of extra damage. Nope, no extra damage onto that Footman either. Level 3 Warden going up against a level 2 Archmage and a level 1 Alchemist. Shadow Strike onto that Archmage right there. There is an Arcane Tower. A little bit of damage. Healing Spray being used. And is it going to be enough? Healing Spray, yeah, just going to constantly try to go after all of this here. Are we going to see a Fan of Knives? No Fan of Knives, as we're looking at another Shadow Strike go down onto that Archmage. Staff of Teleportation now to get away. All right, Staff of Teleportation back down to the south here. Are we going to perhaps clear out something else? Why Staff of Teleport to your archers and then walk back somewhere else? That just doesn't make any sense. A little bit of a mistake there by Alice, but it picks up a Moonstone. Gonna go ahead and get all of that up right there. And is he using a Clarity Potion? There's that Circlet of Nobility as well, as the Warden is perhaps gonna try and do a little bit of creeping. Archmage getting closer to level 3. Alchemist on the board with some experience. Meanwhile, Warden going to go ahead, absorb some damage from this Ogre Magi creep camp, as we are at Artificial Nightfall still. Artificial Nightfall blocking the moon, allowing those the moon blocking the sun, allowing those moon wells to fill back up, as the Tuskar Trapper about to get taken out. All right, Ice Troll Priest 1 going to get taken down, and, well, 5 archers just pelting down that damage, taking down another. Claws of Attack +9 available. Alchemist, well, going to go ahead and try and heal up the rest of these units, as the Archmage should get to level 3 after this Null Overseer gets taken down. Romantic with a decent size advantage, having a larger army overall. 34 supply compared to 27 supply in just terms of army. And, well, that second hero with Acid Bomb and Healing Spray should be able to focus down units rather quickly. We are going into Dual Ancients of Lore. We are at Tree of Ages, or going to Tree of Ages, and now, well, Tree of Eternity just around the corner. Rejuvenation already available, and we should be looking at Mastery training in just a little bit. Each of these Druids of the Claw, very, very important, but they can get focused down rather quick with only 505 hit points and 1 armor to start. Even with Rejuvenation, they tend to, well, just melt very, very fast. All right, more damage coming across here. The Tracker going to get taken down. Warden now up to 925 hit points. Rejuvenation should perhaps be used onto the Tracker, as we're looking at low upkeep for Romantic. Romantic already at low upkeep. Interesting situation. Meanwhile, the Romantic still clearing out some of these easier creep camps, but at least he's taking them away from his opponent. Alchemist now getting up to level 3 as well. And you got to remember, there was a balance patch not too long ago. Riflemen do a little bit less damage since they attack slightly slower, and the Druids of the Claw now do slightly more damage and 1 point of additional damage as well. Are we going to see an engagement here? Ancient of Wonders off to the side. There is another Ancient of Wonders down across here, selling some items. Going to go ahead and use another Moonstone, a little bit better regeneration. And is Romantic going to be able to push here, or is Alice going to be able to stop this bit of damage? There's a big fan of knives across the side here. There is a big roar as the bear is now charging on in. We're looking to get in some damage again. All right, Footman getting taken out rather fast. Are we going to see some Staff of Preservation play? No Staff of Preservation from that Warden at all. Does have a potion of mana, but has to be very careful here. Perhaps it's going to drop that Circle of Nobility and then try to heal back up. Nope, no time for that, as the battle is still continuing on. All right, are we going to see a Fan of Knives? Units are perhaps trying to head back here. I don't see any mortar teams either, as the Warden now going to make its way across here, getting off of that Fan of Knives, getting in that big damage. There is that Shadow Strike. A couple of Footmen going to get taken down as well, as a lot of focus fire coming in onto that one. Some of those Druids of the Claw. All right, tower easily picked apart here. Another Fan of Knives used, and once more Scroll of Healing, and there is also a Healing Ward in the back. That's going to get taken down rather quick, as the Warden does have enough for another Fan of Knives. And does he use that level 3 ability? No, not yet. He has not trained it, and the Alchemist has been able to just push and keep so many of these units alive and well. Are we going to go for another Moonstone or anything like that of that nature? Dryads trying to pick things apart. Rifleman perhaps going to be able to finish off a couple of Dryads. Archers should be going after all of those units. Big Fan of Knives again. That was level 3 Fan of Knives right there. Rejuvenation onto the Warden, and now Druid of the Claw back in Druid 4 or Bear form to get in more damage again. All right, more attacks. There is another big Fan of Knives, and Fortitude may end up losing this Alchemist. Alchemist does have a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Healing Spray, keeping that unit alive and well, as damage is still adding up. Orb of Venom causing damage, and now it looks like a number of Footmen are gonna perhaps get taken down. Druids of the Claw come out, start casting a rejuvenation on one unit, and now turn into another bear as well. So much damage across all of these units. There goes another Rifleman as it tries to escape. Water Elemental almost taken down as well, but able to teleport out in time. Was down to sub 10 hit points. I believe the Orb of Venom brought it down to 2. 42 supply compared to 39. Army sizes are about the same. Warden needed just a little bit more experience to get to level 6, and once level 6 is available, things can go from bad to worse. Archmage, both sitting at level 3. The Archmage needs to get to level 4 to offer more mana, not only to the Alchemist, but to also the Priests and the Sorceresses that were out here on the battlefield. Warden gonna make its way back over. Do we see an anti-magic potion? No, we do not. Does have Blink now, so no Shadow Strike. There's Blink. There's Fan of Knives going after those Footmen, or not Footmen, going after the Water Elemental. Take it down. There it goes. Gets up to level 6, and now the Goblin Zeppelin gonna go ahead and pick up all of those units. Staff of Teleportation is available, so the Warden can in fact get away rather easily, getting some damage now onto that Arcane Tower. And in comes where is everything going to go down here? Fortitude or Romantic not actually gaining or mining any gold at this point, and this is going to be a major shutdown. If this Arcane Tower is lost, one Warden is going to prevent any mining whatsoever, as the units are now trying to get away. All right, getting in more damage again. Warden isn't going to be able to finish off any of these units, and this is just absolutely destroying the economy of Romantic right now, as the Warden is going to be able to shut down and stop all mining inside the main base. All right, still plenty of mining left off over here. We're looking at 47 supply compared to 46. All the Druids of the Claw are in Druid form, gaining mana at a pretty decent rate right now, as the Warden finishes off another Peasant. All right, Goblin Zeppelin going to go ahead and drop back all of those units once more. Warden going to go ahead and Staff of Teleportation back home. Going to go ahead and drink up all of that Moon Juice and be ready to go, as damage is going to start to get added up. All right, Druids of the Claw back in Druid or back in Bear form, ready for that major push. Rifleman going to get some target practice onto that Ancient of War. 46 over 60 supply, as the Warden, what is it waiting for? Perhaps waiting for that Clarity Potion to get a little bit more mana. Here we go. And in comes the damage now. One Ancient of War going to get lost. There goes that Water Elemental. Are we going to be looking at some Fan of Knives? There's an Avatar of Vengeance Fan of Knives being brought across over here. No Staff of Preservation, as a low hit point Bear actually just walking away. And Demon Hunter now out onto the field. Demon Hunter with Mana Burn, causing some major problems. Warden now looking to back up again. Rifleman fighting in this narrow choke point, able to get all of that damage past, and and onto those bears. Low hit point Druid of the Claw gonna hide in the back and heal back up when it is ready. Let's take a look. There's the rejuvenation. And, well, this could try and turn into a bear in just a moment, too. All right, rejuvenation number 1 will get that bear, I think up to 450, maybe 500 hit points. Yeah, 450 hit points right there, off by 8. It's okay for a quick approximation, as that Warden is able to just deal so much damage again. All right, we are at true nighttime right now. Druid of the Claw able to get some more regeneration since it is night, and then we should be transforming into bears here in just a moment. Avatar of Vengeance also in position perhaps to try and get some additional skeletons out onto the field before that next fight actually gets ready to go. Demon Hunter is here as well. Magnetar Reaver is immune to magic, so no mana burn onto that Reaver possible. Bears now making their way over. Ogre Magi could get mana burned as well, but I don't see that happening as of yet. Level 2 now on that Demon Hunter. All right, units looking to back up again. Archmage shows up to the party. Spirit of Vengeance just wandering around, causing a little bit of problems. And Warden is in position, perhaps is going to try to dive on in and cause more problems with an anti-magic potion. Tomo Strength +2 being left behind. 2 level 4 heroes for the human romantic fortitude. Warden diving on in right there, going after some of this. Is he going to just shadow meld? Yes, he does, but it is turning into daybreak soon. How much time left on the Avatar of Vengeance? It is actually quite a bit of time, little bit of damage right there, and it is just going to blink out. All right, 55 seconds left to go. No expansions for anyone. Wisp are looking for expansions all across the map. Meanwhile, Druids of the Claw back in Druid form, regenerating all of that precious mana while out of combat. Needs to, well, go ahead and transform. There you go. Does it in time as the battle is about to get ready to go. All right, 64 compared to 46 supply. Where is that Warden? Warden teleported back all the way down over here with plenty of mana again. All right, there's a rejuvenation. Druid of the Claw is trying to get a little bit more mana. We're going to be going into a battle here as the mana burn coming down across. Fan of Knives dealing a lot of damage to multiple units. There goes that water elemental healing spray, trying to keep that alive. Alchemist taking a large amount of damage. Are we going to see a Fan of Knives here? There's another mana burn. Fan of Knives, Scroll of Healing, as the Druid or the Demon Hunter now being forced to retreat back and in order to heal. All right, more healing spray coming back across. There goes one Druid of the Claw getting taken down. Demon Hunter mana burn as the Warden going to go ahead into the backside. Is he going to be able to finish off any of those units? No, gets slowed for all of her efforts as the Warden could be in trouble. Gets staffed of preservation by the Demon Hunter. Low hit point Druid of the Claw now trying to make their way back. Mountain Giant, 1600 hit point. Well, Giants able to absorb so much damage, and well, with that medium armor, much more difficult to take out. Avatar of Vengeance unable to get any skeletons onto the ground. As soon as 1 or 2 units fall, things are going to, well, change drastically as another Fan of Knives goes down as well. Demon Hunter still trying to fight his way through. Does have anti-magic potion, tries to heal back up as the engagement is now still getting underway. There is some more taunting as well as the units turn around to fight back against these targets. Avatar of Vengeance is going to try to bring up another spirit. No, not as of yet, as the, well, Mountain Giants are absorbing quite a bit of damage. All right, Water Elemental dropped down. There's some Abolish Magic to try and finish it off. Pretty much already taken down, as the Avatar of Vengeance should be able to pop up some additional Spirits of Vengeance if it just tries to get into the right spot. All right, there it goes, 2 once more, as Fortitude now being forced to back up again. Demon Hunter, Warden, all units backing up. Human has no meat shield, no breakers, nothing. Yep, nothing for that front line. It is just simple rifle casters. When it was going up against those bears, the bears can still end up taking a lot more damage from riflemen. If there was perhaps the Mountain King as part of this setup, even with level 1 Mountain King and Thunderclap, that Thunderclap slows the bears down enough to allow the riflemen to focus them down. The Alchemist is much more of a support hero as opposed to a tanking hero, even though it does have 1,000 hit points and is often in the front line. All right, Fortitude getting ready to try to push into this position here. More Moonwells about to get destroyed, and this is a 49 supply army compared to 69. Does have enough to fight back right here as a Water Elemental looking to finish off that Wisp off to the side. All right, looking for the right engagement. Here we go. Avatar of Vengeance in position. There is a Blink, Fan of Knives trying to finish off. There's a Disenchant right there, or Dispel Magic right there, trying to finish off all those remaining things. Demon Hunter could try and mana burn some more units. There is a Taunt and another mana burn onto that Alchemist. If that Alchemist loses, constantly just loses mana, there's a Scroll of Healing saving one of those Riflemen. The Riflemen are upgraded to 0 compared to 0 upgrades for the Night Elf. Blink, Fan of Knives once more. Scroll of Healing counteracting all of that Fan of Knives again as the units are just trying to be saved left and right. Staff of Preservation does not save that bear as the bear gets taken down. Demon Hunter now sitting at level 3. Another bear about to get taken down as well. Are we going to perhaps start seeing mana burn onto the Archmage? Archmage unable to cast that Water Elemental, and that was a level 1 mana burn, not even level 2, as the Warden Fan of Knives into position again. All right, Avatar of Vengeance comes to an end. It is now on, well, it is now ready to go, ready to be recast. However, there is just not enough mana as the Water Elemental going to get taken down right there. Low hit point bear gets taken out by a Rifleman shot from the back as the Warden now gets up to level 7. Level 7 Warden just demolishing this entire Rifleman army, able to blink and repeat over and over again. Level 3 blink. And very inexpensive, and then is it just going to be able to just snipe down these Riflemen one at a time? Mana burn going after the Archmage. Archmage now finally out of mana. We're looking at the Alchemist. Alchemist sitting at level 4. Staff of Preservation saves the Warden as the units are now going to retreat back. Low hit point Druid of the Claw. Is it going to be able to stay alive? No, it is not. Down it goes, giving level 5 to the Alchemist. Archmage was already at level 5. And we'll see what the Warden has in store. Warden is back, ready for some action. There's an Avatar of Vengeance. There's some corpses on the ground already as the Warden going to try and, well, blink and get into position, going after some of those Riflemen again. Healing Spray, saving some of those targets as we're looking at the Alchemist trying to head back. All right, Spirit of Vengeance can just dive on in to the Night or into the human base. The Night Elf base does already have an expansion over here on the top left, but there's no Wisp in that gold mine as of yet. But this is a bad sign for Fortitude. He has no expansion. He has a smaller army, especially as the Spirit of Vengeances are currently right here just going after those sorceresses. The sorceresses are unarmored. They do end up taking more damage indeed. And, well, not being able to even use a Scroll of Regeneration at this point as the Wisp dive on inside that entangled gold mine. All right, Wisp all in key spots once more. Damage getting added onto this Arcane Vault. It looks like the Sorceress was able to heal back up with the help of some priests as these Spirit of Vengeances will get taken down. Where is that Warden? Warden off to the side, hiding, perhaps lying in wait, ready to spring a trap as Alice is still mining a good amount of gold right now. Main gold mines, however, about to be mined out. Right, well, actually, no. All right, there was a lot of mining lost by Romantic Fortitude earlier on, if you remember, when the solo Warden was there putting in pressure and right when it got to level 6. So we still have 3 minutes of mining coming in for the human base. But after that, he does not have an expansion set up. All right, Warden going to be perhaps here ready to go, ready to position. Yeah, I don't mind if the Spirit of Vengeance, the spirits are immortal, but I do think that they should have like a maximum range from the Avatar of Vengeance. The Avatar of Vengeance, is supposed to be the weakest link in that entire fight. But if that weakest link can be completely away from the fight, what difference does it make? Warden sitting at level 7, another Fan of Knives getting ready to go. All right, down to 1 second. There you go, another Fan of Knives quickly being used. More peasants getting taken out as that Warden finishing off more units again. All right, Warden trying to take down another priest. Not going to be able to do so easily. Actually getting surrounded just a bit as the human army finds the Night Elf expansion over here on the top left. All right, Demon Hunter. Does it have a Scroll of Town Portal? Druids of the Claw. If it just had a Scroll of Town Portal, just teleport there and try and protect it. this is a little bit of a mistake, as the Dryads are now just going to get to the fight a little bit faster. Tree of Life already in position, and we are going to be getting ready for an engagement. Mountain Giant now trying to make its way in. Alchemist is already in that front line spot. It is currently invisible, as this Tree of Life needs to get repaired. Riflemen, however, as you remember, do not deal that much damage to fortified armor, as the sorceresses are in position as well. All right, in comes Fan of Knives. Warden is in position. Avatar of Vengeance is currently out onto the field as well, getting in a large amount of damage. Rifleman easily going to get taken out. Avatar of Vengeance trying to slip away once more, as the water elementals causing some big problems again. All right, Warden has taken a fair amount of damage. No easy healing, as all the Druids of the Claw are in bear form, none of them able to cast Rejuvenation. All right, however, this battle is still going very well for Alice. Alice is at 72 supply compared to 38. I believe the GG is just around the corner, especially as the Warden has a Potion of Mana, can easily just use that, use another Fan of Knives, and perhaps try and blink away. There it goes, living to fight another day. Acid Bomb does end up finding the target. Druid of the Claw is going to get a Rejuvenation on anything. Yes, Rejuvenation onto the Demon Hunter and onto the Warden. But there is the GG. Alice taking this game over Fortitude. A level 7 Warden followed up by a level 4 Demon Hunter, able to shut down the opposing enemy heroes, while Avatar of Vengeance making its presence known. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.